in the previous video we have covered about string and string function. In this video we are going to learn about more string functions, such as the length function we discussed about in the previous video. Okay, so the string functions are the function which will be implemented on string, as the name suggests. So the first function is the length function. I have discussed it in the last video, but still I will discuss it in this video also. So I'll go ahead and create a function main in which I'll define a string of value a is equals to hello. Okay, I'll not leave space, and value b is equals to this is a coder, and I'll define another value c and another string with a value, and my age is, and I'll define another value d, and it is an integer which is with the value of 19. Okay, so I have three strings and a integer. So firstly I am going to discuss the length function. Okay, so what if I have to get the length of the value of the string b or the string a? Okay, so I'll just go ahead and write the print statement. Okay, so the value the length of a is, and I have discussed about the string template in the previous video, so I am going to use that here. Okay, and the length of a is a dot length. Okay, so the length function is used here as a dot length. So what if I have to see the length of b? What if I have to see the length of c? So just I am going to copy this and paste, and instead of b I'll do c. So when I run this program, I should find the length of a, b and c as the output. Okay, so this is the use of the length function. So as in the output we can see the length of a is 5, the length of a is 15. Okay, so I here did not change the values. Okay, so length of a is 5, the length of b is 15, and the length of c is 13. We can verify from here also, but yeah, I guess you have now a clarity about the length function. The second function we are going to talk about is the get index function. So get index function returns the character at the specific index within the bracket. Now I have already told about you the index. So in this hello string I'll just mention HELLO. So the H here has an index 0, the E has an index 1, the L has an index 2, and another L has an index 3, and the O has an index 4. Okay, so what the get index function does, it returns the character at a specific index specified within the bracket. So I'll just mention a print function, and I have to get what is the character at index 4 of b string. So the character at index 4 of b is, what I'll do is I'll just go b. Okay, so I'll first use string template, and the so the function is get in bracket index. So I'll use the string template, and I'll just mention the string that is b and the function that is get index. Okay, and then the index. So I have to find the index at 4. Okay, so when I run this program, what is the expected output? So at 4 it has a space. Okay, so it gives a space. So I'll just go ahead and change it to 5, and when I run this program we can see that the output is the character at index 4 of B is index 5 of B is I. So yeah, it is pretty clear from here that the index at index 4 of string B is I. So here it is underlined by a yellow line. So what I'll do is I'll go here and hit Alt plus enter, and it suggests that replace get call with indexing operator. So what is an indexing operator? So I'll just show you that. Okay, so instead of doing this, what I can do is I can just mention B, and that, and then in the bracket I'll square bracket I'll mention 5. Okay, so when I run this program I'll get the same output. So instead of using get function or a bigger code, I'll just do is what B square bracket and the index. Okay, it gives us the same result. So I guess the get index function is also pretty clear. Now what about the subsequence? So as the name suggests, it provides a sequence which is a part of the main string. Okay, so the function goes like subsequence start index and end index. So between start index and end index it prints all the string. Okay, so it returns the substring between the start index and the end index, but excluding the index and end index. It is a main point, one of the main point. Okay, so it excludes the end index. So what if I go and say print the substring from 1 to 3 of A. So I have to mention 1 to 4. Okay, because it excludes the end index. So I'll just go ahead and print for the better understanding. So print ln the substring is I'll go with the string template, and for A I have to mention, and the function is subsequence, and the start index is 1 and the end index is 4. Okay, so what happens when I run this program? What will be the output? So when I run this program it gives ELL, but at the 4th index there is O. So why O is not printed? Because it excludes the character at the last index mentioned here. Okay, so keeping that in mind, just predict the result after pausing the video of the substring of B 2 to 7. Okay, so what will be the substring of B dot subsequence 2 comma 7? Just pause the video and think about it and write it on a paper or something. Okay, and then now you can play the video and check. So it is is space is. Now we will go ahead and check. So so the second is here, second index is here. Okay, third index is here, and 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. So 7th is a space. So it is not clearly visible here, but the space is not printed here. Okay, it stopped at the S. Okay, I'll just go ahead and make that 9, so it would be more clear. Okay, so not 9, I'll make that 11. So we can see that at the 11th index the character O is there, but in the output we cannot see O because the last index is not printed there. So I hope the subsequence function is also clear to you. Okay, so we have till now covered the 3 functions which are mostly usable. Now we will be moving to some less usable function. Okay, so there is a comparative function. So the comparative function compares the object with the specified object of order. Okay, so it just compare two strings. It returns 0 if the object is equal. It returns a negative number if it is less than the other. Okay, so like what will be the I have to compare the, okay, what will it be comparing? It will be comparing the length of the two strings. So what I'll do is I'll just print ln and print a dot compared to b. Okay, so I am comparing here a to b. So like it is the specified other object is b. Here the specified other object is b and the object, our main object is a. Okay, so if it is less than the other, it gives a negative number, and if it is greater than the other, it gives a positive number. So you can guess the output here, and while I run the program. So when a is compared to b, it provides a negative number. That means that a is lesser than, yeah, smaller than b. Okay, it is pretty clear from here that b is a larger string. So I'll just go ahead and compare, also compare b from c. Okay, so you can guess the output here as b is a larger string, so it gives a positive. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll just create, for the sake of just comparing the function, a variable, a value f, and just change some characters in it, and okay, and now I'll do is, what I'll do is I'll just compare c compared to f, and now I'll run the program, and the expected output is 0 because the two strings are of equal length. Okay, but it gives a positive number. Why so? Because it just not compares the length. Okay, it compares the object specified within the string. So the object f is greater than the object c. Okay, so if I have the same string here, then it will be 0, but if I have the purpose of me stating that was just that if I have the same string, then only it will be 0. If I don't have the same string, then the output could be positive or negative. We cannot define that as of now. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. In the next video we will be covering more string functions. Okay.